Hey guys, I'm gonna show you how to win at the Minecraft survival games, also known as the Minecraft Hunger Games, and this is map number 2. In this map, I would recommend you to go to spawn where the chests are, regardless of which position you are in, because my chest road is so secret and not many people know about it, and you don't have any competition, or hardly any competition at the chests. So I'm gonna suck at the beginning here, because I will suck at the timing and not get the sprint. It's always important to get the sprint on. You have to practice to get the timing right. It's just a matter of practicing. But I still get the good stuff out of the chest, so this is great. And I have a bow, sword, flint and steel, and good armor, so this is a great start. But even though I have a sword, a stone sword, I won't get off to kill people, because it's just a waste of time, because the people can run away, and when you chase them and eventually kill them, all the chests are then also taken. So I'm gonna go into the sewage down there. It is very dark, so make the brightness on your monitor as high as you can, and I'm gonna light up the footage just for you so you can see on YouTube, because there's a secret chest up here, and it is a tier 2 chest. There are 2 tiers of chests. There are tier 1 chests and tier 2 chests. The tier 1s have basic stuff in them like leather, armor, and feathers, and flint, and steel, and sticks and stuff, and the tier 2 chests have metal armor, diamonds, and the good stuff. So tier 2 is of course very rare and hidden. So on the ceiling was a tier 2 chest, and here the second one I got was a tier 1 chest. So this is the first part of my route. It is not very well known, so this is a great place because this is a tier 2 chest and it is always or often never taken. So the second part of my route is up the tower here. And if you want, you can skip this tower just because there are not any tier 2 chests in here, but I think it is always important to get also tier 1 chests. The reason is because there's leather armor in there, and because there's sticks in there, feathers in there, iron in there and stuff. These are all basic needs that you always have to get, and I think it is important to get sticks and to get feathers and to get flint, because you can make very important stuff out of that. And even if they have no diamonds and no metal armor, I think it is important to get also some tier 1 chests on the way. A good mix is good, so a lot of tier 1 chests and a couple tier 2 chests mixed in just for good measure. So these 2 chests up there are tier 1 chests, so there's leather, feathers, but there are also arrows in them, and 5 at a time, and arrows are very important, and because there are 5 at a time, it is always good to have them. So this is the second part of my route. You can skip it if you want, there are no tier 2 chests in here, but the good thing about it is nobody ever gets up here. Nobody. I never had the case that anybody went up here. It is just nobody gets the idea to climb up here, and it is pretty easy to get up here. There's not any jumping involved or anything. So another tip for me is always to sprint jump, just because you have enough food and you will not run out of food if you follow my chest routes. And if you sprint jump, other people cannot catch up to you, because sprint jumping is the fastest way of transportation, as you don't have to worry about sneak attacks from behind or something, because people are not faster than you are. So the next tier 2 chest is up here, and surprisingly not many people take it, even though it is very not hidden and it's like on a pedestal here. And I find that it's, regardless of that, it's not taken very often. So this is also a very good chest, and I only get boots and leggings here, like my third ones. But what can you do? It's okay. It's okay. So this is the third part of my route, and I'm gonna go left here. No, what am I going to do? Oh, yeah, you can go up there if you want. There are 2 advantages of that. At first, up there is a chest. If you take exactly this one, it will take you up to the chest without any worrying. And another good thing is this is a very safe spot up there. You can see there's only one way up through the vines, and you can pretty much be safe here. There are no worries about sneak attacks or anything. You can start your inventory, you can throw stuff away, and you don't have to worry about getting attacked. And this is a great thing about these. It's always good to have safe spots. To know where the safe spots are when you have low hearts or anything, you can go up there and you don't have to worry about any attacks, because even if people go up the vines, you can throw them down and kill them. And only stupid people attack people on vines, because if you are on a vine, it's always the case that you will get thrown down and you will die. So I'm gonna sprint jump. When you stop, you should always look behind you, because there could be a person here like this. So, and now first combat in this game. We have 2 flint and steels. We have to use them. Use your flint and steels and use them like I will show you. Make a trail of fire like this, and always make a trail. You use up your whole flint and steel. It is not a waste, because if you only put 1 piece of fire in there, it is not very likely that the person will run into that. You could see he avoided the first couple blocks of fire, but he ran into the last or second to last one. So always make a trail of fire. You can see, and if you have fire put down, you can burn your good stuff in there if you want, like metal armor and stuff. I would not recommend to throw away metal armor on the ground, just lying it on the ground, because other people can get it. And it's, if you throw away metal stuff, either sacrifice 1 use of the flint and steel, or wait, if you see a flint and steel, or use it in combat and then use the fire to burn stuff. So I want to get a stick because I have 2 iron, and I have flint, so I could make 2 flint and steels, but I'm not going to, because I think an iron sword is more important than a flint and steel. Flint and steel has 5 uses, and an iron sword is used very often because sword to sword combat is the most common combat in the Minecraft survival games. So there was a little secret here. I'm gonna speed up this footage because it's just me searching through crappy chests to find a stick. Oh man, oh man. Okay. Another good tip, yeah, you will never run out of food if you use my chest route, so don't worry about that. Always run. Don't walk, just to preserve your food. And if you run out of food and can't sprint anymore, you have lost the game anyway, really. Doesn't matter. If you're good at the game, you will have enough food, and if you don't have enough food, you will lose anyway, because you probably don't have a good armor, because you didn't get enough chests. It is very important to get as many chests as you can. Be as efficient with your time, and what I mean by that is that there's a refill and halfway through the night, or like halfway through midnight, halfway before midnight, and like 22 o'clock, and all chests get refilled, and you want to be at spawn and refill, because all these chests at spawn, which are mostly 6 chests or more, are tier 2 chests, and you want to get those. So I didn't get a stick. Well, what can you do? Whatever. I'm gonna fight with my trusty stone sword. I have a bow, I have 13 arrows, I can make another flint and steel. If you have 3 iron, make a flint and steel. You can, of course, use your flint to make arrows, but I don't have a stick here, so I think it is okay. So, and always don't forget to craft, and never throw away sticks, because sticks are very useful for making arrows and swords. And I don't have any here, so what do you want to craft? Yeah, if you have gold, you can make them into gold nuggets and make golden apples. That's a very good tip. Not many people do that, but it is really like the only use of gold bars. You can make armor, but armor is not very good. From gold armor is not very good, and you most probably have not enough gold bars anyway, or gold ingots anyway, to make armor out of it. I have 2, so I could make 2 golden apples. And there's a guy here. So next type of combat here. I always have my arrows displayed at the hotbar so I can see how many I have left, and use them wisely against people. So he's not coming to me, he's just kicking my butt here. Well, then I run away. There's no shaming in running away in the Minecraft survival games. It is just part of the combat. Running away is part of the combat. It is there to regenerate your hearts, and every pro runs away. And he used my flint and steel, so he is slowed down. He cannot catch up to me, so I can run away, and he will not be able to catch up to me because he's on fire. And this is another advantage of the flint and steels. People will get on fire, and every fire tick is a tick of damage and prohibits the person from sprinting. And I'm going to use my golden apples here. A very good time to do them. To do my golden apples. To do that. and he's running away. And this should have been a hit, really. This should have been a hit. Yeah, put my flint and steel on the key number 3. Use your number keys. These are very important to quickly switch weapons and precisely, because the scrolling wheel is not very precise, and you can slip over it or go two slots away, even if you just want to go one slot. And so he's gonna bow fight me, but I'm out of arrows, so I'm gonna go with sword to sword combat, because he seems like being low on health and he doesn't have too good of an armor, and I killed him, and it's night, so I have to be quick because refill is gonna be in a couple of seconds even. I have a fire here, so I'm gonna pick up this arrow first, and then I'm gonna burn my stuff. Inventory management is very important at the survival games, just because when you kill a person, you want to have his good stuff and you don't want to sort through your inventory. So always keep your inventory clean, and especially before refill, keep your inventory clean so you can get all the good stuff out of the chests. And I have to be quick now. Come on. Yeah, replace that leather crap here. Oh wait, also throw away food. You have enough of it. Especially if there is a refill, you will get good food at the chests at spawn because they have cooked stuff and refill. So I'm gonna be quick. The problem is refill is always already there, and I'm not at spawn, so there are gonna be other people at spawn. You will most probably not be the only person who is at spawn when chests refill, just so you know, so be prepared. And there is another person here, so sneaker tapping. Oh, he has bad armor, so he's an easy kill. Okay, we did that. 60 seconds until deathmatch. That's great. If there are only 3 people left, there is gonna be a deathmatch in 60 seconds, or if the time runs out, but it never happened to me that the time ran out. And there's a guy here. Don't be greedy at spawn. That's a very important tip, because people often are greedy and would want to get all the chests quickly and don't look behind them, and other people kill them. He could have killed me if I didn't look behind me. So after every chest you pick up, look behind you. Look if there's another person there, because if you're too greedy, the other people will kill you, even if you have better armor or stuff. If they get the first couple of hits behind you, and you're gonna freak out. So I looked behind me, walked out, saw if there are any name tags here, and quickly have to sort through the stuff I need. At this point, I really need only golden apples and arrows and maybe flint and steels, but I have a lot of flint and steels here, so deathmatch time. A good tip at the beginning of the deathmatch is to use your bow and arrow. If you time it right, you can always hit the person. He cannot run away. It is pretty assholey, but I mean, it's a mechanic of the game, so use it. Don't feel sad about this or stuff. You have to get the timing right. That's the only problem, but you can learn it. If you have the timing, if you know the timing, then it's okay. And he is gonna die from my blade. And that's it from the Minecraft Survival Games map number 2. I hope you liked the video, and I hope I could show you how to win the Minecraft Survival Games map number 2. And you can click on the annotations to see other maps. I will do a lot of maps and show you the best chest routes on other maps too. So click the annotations, and bye.